Good morning, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Nadya's Identity Files. As summer nears, I've become increasingly aware of my need for two key things. Number one, being air conditioning in my apartment. I only have two fans. I have no window unit, no central air, and in the summer it's like really brutal, so I think I might need to get on that. And then number two, stepping up my eating and fitness routine. I think it goes without saying that LA is a very image conscious place, but often in the most artificial sense, right? For many in LA, keeping a certain look is very much on the surface level, so that necessitates continued maintenance in this like very traditional artificial sense, i.e. Botox shots, facials, airbrush tans, which I admit I am sporting today. I am a proud airbrush tan person. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm realizing just how hungry I am. So after today's episode, I'll be going right over to the Body Energy shop, which will relate to what I'm talking about now because everything over there is healthy. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. So, oh my goodness, my guest is outside. Hello. I'm waving to her. Wow. Random, right? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that so much of our health and fitness is fixated on like this very surface level rather than like kind of looking at ourselves from the inside out. And beauty and health and radiance, it really originates from the inside, how we're treating our bodies from the inside. And of course that often begins with a healthy diet, exercise, for sure, stress mitigation. You've seen a few of my episodes explore recently meditation and mindfulness, and I've been talking a lot about yoga. In fact, next month in June, I have a few more people who are in the mindfulness realm. I have a hypnotist coming on and another hypnotist who was referred to me by Lisa Mockenberg. You might remember from June. So that conversation is going to continue. But another thing to think about is really digging into the inside by way of cell regeneration, by looking at regenerative medicine. In other words, immortality through science, right? And a lot of scientists and medical professionals are saying that for being forever young might actually be around the corner. It's something that could be imminent for us. So today I'm going to be speaking with Lithuania-born Dr. Diana Katzman, who is an ophthalmologist, surgeon, stem cell researcher, Russian literature enthusiast, poet, and mother. Diana was born in Lithuania. She came to the U.S. as a teenager with her family. Coming from an immigrant family, she was always happy to do anything that it took to propel her dreams forward. At UCLA, Diana studied molecular biology because she wanted to figure out how cancer works and find a cure, as well as Russian literature because she loved to read. I also love to read. I love that interesting dichotomy between literature and science. And as you know, with my show, I love to explore and talk about the interconnectedness and the intersection of so many things, right? So Diana sees books as having parallels to her patients, as every new patient is a new book and offers a glimpse into a new life. Her love for life and people's innate resilience to adversities turned her interest towards research in regenerative medicine. So as she navigated her studies, she became increasingly aware of the power of stem cell biology and how to harness stem cell biology for improved health and well-being, which in turn will reflect on our exteriors. In any event, we're going to really dig in deep to these issues of science, medicine, as well as discuss what it's been like for her navigating this world as a woman and as a single mother. There's a lot of identities going on for Diana, and as you know, I love talking about how we wear multiple identities in tandem, so I am looking forward to it. She is an incredibly intelligent, sensitive person, and I think I'm going to be learning quite a bit from her today. But first, I, of course, have to delve into a little bit of identity news, and I admit today I am feeling a bit scattered, and I think that that's in part because of what I found out and what most of us found out last night with regard to the recent terrorist attack in Manchester, when an explosion erupted at an Ariana Grande concert, and the death count is now at 22 people, and that was about 2 hours ago when I last checked. So really very unfortunate event. The assailant is said to have died in the attack, and a 23-year-old man is now being investigated as far as his involvement in the attack. Investigators were still examining security and dashboard camera footage to piece together the events as of 2 hours ago, when I was investigating and exploring what the current status is of these attacks. Ariana Grande herself, of course, is very upset, broken, as she's described it, after the attack. She's quoted to have said on Twitter, "From the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry. I don't have words." And her message was retweeted by hundreds of thousands of followers. And as well as everything else that's been uncovered so far in the investigation, it has been identified that the Islamic State has claimed responsibility for this attack. I send positive energy and prayers to those impacted, condolences to the families and friends of those who were killed. One of the victims was only 8 years old, and it's this type of violent act that really, it also blemishes Islamic identity. And some people might say it's too soon for that conversation to come up, but it is also a concern because, you know, most people that I've met and that I know who practice Islam are anti-violence. And I want everyone to remember that these extremists are in the minority. They are not the majority. They're extremists in every single religious group. And I also want to note that as we near Pride Month, which is supposed to be a month of celebration and festivals, I think that it's our responsibility to keep our eyes and ears open now more than ever for each other and just be on high alert. Obviously, it's also almost a year since the attacks at the Pulse nightclub in Florida. So it's very unsettling, and again, that's why I'm feeling a bit on the scattered end today. But I do very much look forward to sitting down with Diana and talking about how we can continue to move forward. It's unsettling how with all of these technological advancements, ideologically, we are reverting backward in many ways. So I would like to see more parallels on the ideology side as along with the technology side. So when we come back, we will be speaking with Diana about her work as an ophthalmologist and her work in research in regenerative medicine, and we may also have the opportunity to hear her read a poem that she wrote. Stay tuned.